Hey everybody, it's Dice back again, and look what I found. Oddly enough, my Walmart didn't have them out before release day. In fact, I'm surprised they had them out on release day. That usually doesn't happen to where I live. All these people complaining about Walmart putting stuff out before the release date. Yeah, of course it happens. There's tons of Walmarts. You think no LGS does that? Anyways, we got a fat pack here. I'm not going to open the whole thing in one video because I want to go through and critique the cards individually. And I mostly stayed away from spoilers for this because frankly, I didn't care much, to be perfectly honest. But, so I'm mostly going into this blind. I saw some of the mechanics and a handful of the cards, and there's some things I'd like to talk about if they come up, but after this gets opened up, I'm just going to go through it pack by pack in separate videos like I used to. And, since we're opening up the whole box, we gotta take a good look at it. At first, I was like, is she giving the racial power symbol there? But no, that's actually the Boros sigil, I suppose, with the flare and all that. Yeah, had me a little weirded out there, but red-white power, I guess. And let's look at that. There I go, hitting the thing again. I'm just gonna do that for effect now on, I think. Yeah, that real good logo there, Wizards. What is this? Gold on orange? That's real pretty there. Nice color choices. Also, what's that font? What is that font? That's just like the generic proprietary font that you use on the text of the cards, isn't it? I recognize the O. I'm pretty sure the R does that too. You just typed it out in your normal font. That's what Ravnica logos used to look like. That's like the standard. They couldn't even do that again? They couldn't even make the logo look like a Ravnica logo? On Returnvica to Ravnica? I don't want to read this. It'll spoil the experience. What is this? What is it? What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to put cards in it? Cards don't fit there. Cards don't fit this way. Cards fit that way. Ah, I hate this thing. Why do they do that? Alright. Now I'm done throwing my tantrum. Let's get in here. Oh, wait, I might not be done with my tantrum yet. What are these? Oh, are these updated? Oh, hey, I think they actually updated the quick rules cards. Look at that, they got the Planeswalker Spork and everything. They don't have the old logo that actually... Planeswalker Spork, Planeswalker Spork, Planeswalker Spork. No Spork. Okay. Whatever, Wizards, whatever. Oh, also, gonna have to actually open up the land pack, I guess. Because they actually give you, oh boy, a foil basic of each one. I don't know, Wizards. Come on. Your foiling sucks. Come on, man. Alright, get those out of the way. Now let's get into the actual meat of the video. 4 minutes into it. Okay, what do we have here? Dimir Informant. 3 mana, 1/4. That don't sound so good. When it enters the battlefield, Surveil 2. Okay. Surveil is... I like it. It's probably the only mechanic in this set I really care for. And something that bugged me about Dimir is that always, they have these utility mechanics. Like, you can't build a deck based around a Dimir mechanic because they're all just, they're supplemental. It seems like you'd want to have something that you could actually build a deck around when you have, you know, the guilds as a big, you know, mechanical theme. So that just seems like they can't have one build around me mechanic? Come on. Oh, what is this? It looks like garbage. 4 mana, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Yeah, it's pretty generic. Nothing fun there. 3/1 flyer for 4. Bullcrap. Dev Karen Descendant. What? What is that? 2/2 for 2. So that's all right, I guess. That's supposed to be an elf. Looks kind of weird for an elf. Okay, whatever. Anyways, for 5 mana, it can get +2/+2, so it's like a bad putrid leech. Isn't that cool? Mephitic Vapors. Is Surveil going to be the only mechanic we get to look at in this thing? 3 mana. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. And Surveil. Seems like it's about on the right power level. It's not really good. It's doing two things that don't really complement each other and adding the costs up. You know, if you want to kill creatures, you're gonna play like Shrivel. If you want to Surveil, you're gonna not play this. Luminous Bonds. What is that? Is that some kind of crustacean thing? I don't know. Are you serious? Enchanted creature can attack or block. It's overcosted pacifism. What have you been doing, Wizards? What is this? Why would you print something like this? It's not like pacifism's powerful or anything. Nobody's really using pacifism in like competitive play. You really had to nerf pacifism? Good. Okay. Okay. It's a French vanilla bear. What is this? Vernati Shieldmate, 2/2 for 2, but it's got 2 colors and vigilance. Okay. I guess it's alright for a common. Rarity really shouldn't matter a whole lot in terms of power, but here we are in 2018 Magic. What is this? Piston Fist Cyclops. Oh, look at that. I could tell it was Wayne Reynolds by the artwork. If you notice, yeah. Here's how you tell Wayne Reynolds art. They have weird big things around their hands and everything is shaded to look really flat. That's Wayne Reynolds for you. Oh, well, I was thinking, hey, 3 mana for a 4/2, that's not bad. Oh wait, Defender. If you cast an instant or sorcery, you can attack. I don't think that's really worth it. To have to play other cards just so you can get what? Oh, a 1 power benefit over the cost to power ratio? I don't think that's really worth it. And we got another one. Pitiless Gorgon. 3 mana, 2/2, Death Touch. It's pretty, well, it's a little boring. Once again, where are the other mechanics? We've gotten 2 cards with Surveil and we're like 3, 6, 7, 8, halfway through the pack over it. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. Hammer Dropper. 4 mana, 5/2. That's alright, I guess. For a common these days. And Mentor. And Mentor is kind of the generic 1/1 countered thing for this set. Basically, it seems like every set, Wizards is just like, how can we take an arbitrary timing of putting 1/1 counters on something and turn it into a keyword mechanic. That's how you do it. When it attacks, you put it on a creature with less power. You just take, here's a timing, and then here's a limitation, and that's how you make a +1/+1 counter mechanic in 2018 Magic. Guild Summit, 3 mana enchantment. That's already saying bad things. When a Guild Summon enters the battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates you control. Oh boy, gates. Draw a card for each gate tapped this way. Whenever a gate enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I don't know. Do people want to use gates? Gates kind of suck. Do you want to cripple your mana base so you can maybe draw some cards? I don't know. And it costs 3 mana. It just seems like one of those things that gets the Timmies riled, or not the Timmies, the Johnnies riled up. But is ultimately not good enough to do anything. What have we got here? 3 mana, 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your basic library search your library for a basic land card or gate card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And so, yeah, this basically sounds like a card they already have, except it has gates as well as basic lands. Yeah. Oh, looks like we got something good. Creeping Chill, what's this? 4 mana, deals 3 damage to each opponent, and you gain 3 life. So it's a commander card. Thanks, Wizards. Thanks for putting commander cards in the booster product. When it's put in your graveyard from your library, you may exile it. If you do, it does the same thing it's supposed to. Basically, you can cast it if it gets milled for free. So, whatever. Rouse is a Viceroy. I'm not... A word. I don't get why people pronounce it a certain way. I always hear, like, the official people saying, is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't think it's is it. Why would you... I don't know. I always say Izette. It just sounds better. Anyways, what have we got here? 5 mana, 5 loyalty. Go the top 2 cards. Put 1 in your hand and the other in your graveyard. Okay, so surveil, basically. Kind of a surveil, not really a surveil. -3. Deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instants and sorceries you own in exile and in your graveyard. I guess that's alright. Well, it's just creatures. It's just removal. 5 mana, I don't know. This route definitely isn't really as exciting as the last one. 5 mana kind of kills them. Let's see, the -8. An emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target or creature, or any target. Why did they change that? From target creature or player to... Oh hey, I'm back. Yeah, right in the middle of my rant. My phone decided to run out of space. I really need to get a memory card for it or something to give myself more time to whine and complain. But anyways, I had some time to think now. Rouse's not so bad. 5 mana is a little bit on the high side, but he does give you card advantage for the +1. The -3, that's a little costly, but it's pretty decent removal. The only issue is that you can't really do it twice in a row and protect himself, but I guess he's not in a vacuum. The emblem's actually really good. Now take a look at it. When you cast an instant or sorcery, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target, and you draw 2 cards. That's the real thing right there. It's basically a win condition, which is more than I'd expect from modern Planeswalkers. So, Rao, final critique. In this art, you're looking kind of like Genzo from Yu-Gi-Oh! With the shoulders and neck ratio. It's a little out of proportion for normal humans. So maybe shave your head and put that mask on, and you'll be able to fit right in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Crowd. Anyways, Guildgate, whatever. Why did I throw the good card? Okay, Soldier Token. That helmet is dumb. Is this supposed to be Selesnya soldiers? I didn't think soldiers were really such a Selesnya thing. Thought they were more about, you know, making creatures or something, but whatever. But that's a dumb helmet. That helmet's gonna get knocked off real easily. Look at all that leverage right there. Look at that. You hit it at the tip and it's just gonna fall right off. Whatever. And of course, it appears to be a woman because, you know, why can't men do the sword fighting and stuff? Why can't men join the army? It's always the women doing it. Always the women doing this melee fighting. Whatever. But anyways, while I was getting things fixed up to get more space on my phone to do more recordings, I thought of something. And we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at what the real problem is. Now, here we have Mephitic Vapors. You know, it's in between Infest, 3 mana, -2/-2 to all creatures, and Shrivel, 1 mana, -1/-1 to all creatures. And it just doesn't really do any job it's good for. See, when you're given all creatures -1/-1, you want to kill more than one. You're doing it on turn 3. So by this time, your opponent's got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, if he's playing aggro, which is the kind of card you need this for. And the 2-drop and the 3-drop, they're gonna have more than one toughness. They're not gonna get killed by this. And well, let's face it, if you're not gonna play this in a deck where you have small creatures, so it's not like you're gonna shrink his creatures and attack with your creatures. You're gonna shrink both creatures, and then then you're gonna kill your own creatures and not be able to attack into his because you're just shrunken too. You know, that kind of screws it over in that regard. So the Surveil is really the only thing that's gonna have a significant impact as compared to its cost there. Because the first one is a turn 2 play. If you play it on turn 3, it's not so good. And this is the turn 3 play that you should be playing. This is not, because you're not really getting any card advantage out of it. It's a 1-for-1, more or less. So how do we fix this? How do we bump this up to where it's an actually decent card? What I would do, this is what I was thinking about while I was unloading my phone, I would make this black right up here. Just double black. And then maybe take this down to 1 if it seems too powerful. So 2 black, all creatures get -1/-1, and Surveil 1. I think that would be a pretty decent card. It's pretty comparable to Shrivel. I was thinking actually that Shrivel was an instant, but I guess not. So maybe my evaluation of this card is a little harsher than I should, but still, I wouldn't play this card. I'd play one of these two, situationally. Frankly, if you're waiting until turn 3 to play this thing, then you're probably going to survive till turn 4 when you can play something that will actually kill all the opponent's creatures. And then you get actual good card advantage instead of this. Maybe killing a couple, a 2-for-1 maybe. So yeah, that's what I do with this guy. He's the, let's see, what do we call this? The fixer-upper for this pack. Maybe we'll do that each time. We'll pick out one of the crappy cards and fix it up. So that's all we've got today. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave likes, leave comments, and I'll see you guys next time to complain about other packs. Bye.